Okay, I'm live. Um, oh crap, where's my tablet pen? There it is. Okay. Welcome to Doodles and Dice Show, everybody. I have a couple animation prompts. I'm working on some secret things, but I can't really do those for camera right now. Let's see. There are three I have not started, which would be Doran stubbing his toe from Scotty, What the Fuck is Going On by Doran by requested by Harlan, Red and Mari comforting each other in the cave, and I started that one. Doran and Kraloth in the hole, and Mari telling Alistair to shut up after Jack blew himself up. Yeah, that was pretty good. Um, Either way. Hello. Hi, baby. And hi, Scotty. Scotty! I haven't done that in a while. Yeah. I'm working on a couple secret things as well. Some of them being, um, one of them is so secret I can't even talk about. One of them is an animatic, and then the other one is for the gift exchange. So I can't do that on camera. Scotty, you're in the gift exchange, right? Did you finish your gift exchange thing? Um, Timeline. I'm pretty happy with mine. I could edit it forever and ever and ever, but I think it's okay. I think it's good. We'll say that this is Dorn. Um, I hope the person that I made it for likes it, but I really like it. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Yeah, I got Rob. He didn't participate in the gift exchange, and I got him. Uh, and I somehow got him, and I'm gonna send him a body pillow of Ginger Jack. Just kidding. Um, with orange glitter, so that as soon as he puts it into his bed, it explodes all over his sheets, and then he always has orange glitter in his bed forever. It's kind of a prank gift if you think about it, in a way. Um, Rad. Don't encourage me. That would be such a power move. uh, I would never. It would be funny as shit, but I would never force someone to have glitter in their home, especially in their bed. Dear God. Uh, Rob is mango with the peel. On pizza! On pizza! Oh man. Oh man, my microphone says I'm really peaking. Should I turn myself down, guys? Let me know. Promise mango with the peel on pizza. Okay, what was I thinking for Dorn? I was thinking like for one. Oh wait, there's like 7 gift exchanges, lol. I did do the whole server Secret Santa, but I didn't do any of the others. Ah, so you are in that Secret Santa. I thought you were in that Secret Santa list. Weren't you? Okay. Anyway, are you done with it? Okay. Doran got really nervous in the hole because it was like claustrophobic and he was worried he was gonna run out of air. Oh boy, my tablet is fighting me again. Once again. Um, oh boy. This is gonna be rough. I wonder if it's my second monitor. Alright, let's get rid of the second monitor. 1 second, guys. That shouldn't halt the stream. Yeah, the stream's still good. It's just my monitor that isn't connected to my thing anymore. Maybe that'll make it faster. Okay. In that case, this is a very casual stream. I am going to need to pull up the chat on my phone instead of on my second monitor. 1 second. And hopefully that will improve my drawing tablet's capabilities. I'm not sure. I just know that my second monitor does require a lot for my little baby laptop. Yeah, totally. I sent some redacted and some redacted. Uh, nice one, Scotty. So sick. I bet they're gonna freaking love the redacted. It's a busy time of year. Everybody's stressed. It's a busy time of the year. I can totally understand not having spoons for this time of the year. My God, is it a spoonful time of the year? But after this month, it'll be a little bit quieter. I mean, theoretically, because in January, you three, I don't have to announce this to anybody. It's just you three, or it's just you two. You two will be doing the little D&D campaign we're gonna do on this channel in January. I think I might do a trivia stream before that, cause so as you both know, Daishim was gonna do interview questions for Hot Ones in November, but they didn't quite get to do that because Rob died. Rest in peace, Rob. So I built some trivia questions for it that didn't get to see the light of day, and there's 5 of them. So I could just write 5 more trivia questions and do trivia. And since you guys have seen them already, I might recruit you to help me with that. Since you guys can't participate, certainly not. You guys could go listen to the episodes again and study. That's not allowed. Nobody's seen them besides you two, so... The group questions that I made for that, I'm not really sure when those will find the light of day, because getting one Daishe member on my stream I think is feasible, but getting all of them on my stream is incredibly hard, I would bet. That would be too much scheduling for my tastes. I am hyped. Yeah, I'm hyped too. I like all of your guys' characters. All the art that I'm doing in the background for that is really fun, and like I'm having a blast. I'm excited to see how you guys play on the maps that I'm building. And interact. And I'm excited for the wonderful world of technical difficulties those streams will ultimately produce. But yeah, it should be really fun. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for more Dice Shame episodes. It's been pretty chill, and normally I like the chiller episodes, but I'm ready. I'm ready for life or death. Last combat was pretty fun though. I liked the spell casting. I'm biased, but I do like spells a lot. And I'm excited for Dice Shame Trivia. I'm especially excited for Dice Shame Trivia because I wrote them for the cast members in mind. So the ones that I already have written are pretty fucking hard. And I feel like last time, maybe my questions were a little too easy for certain cast members, such as Joe and Harland, but not this time. Not this time. And all the ones that are written are about season 2, and while Alex Nersal can't be here, I'm sure that she would appreciate that. So if I just keep in the theme of that and just keep them all season 2, should be pretty great. I made it! Hi, Nikki! How's it going, man? How you doing? Man, gender neutral? I haven't done just regular art in a while. This is funny. No. Can confirm my tablet is working slightly better without the second monitor. Does it mean that it's perfect? No. But it certainly is running back sort of okay. Doing alright. Just got home from a friend dinner slash gift exchange. Man, all the Christmas parties are really coming out. Uh, yeah, I feel you. I went to a corporate Christmas party this week. That was certainly an experience. It was more corporate than usual because it was a real estate corporate kind of thing. And normally, company parties are like pretty formal, but this one, oh, and then I went to my brother's holiday party because he invited us. And that was even more formal. It was just like some really awkward Christmas parties that I've been a part of, gang. I need a good one. I want a good one coming up here. I've been feeling more Christmassy this year than other years. I've been feeling more in the holiday spirit. I got all my Christmas shopping done way early so that I can just kind of focus on the good feeling of Christmas instead of the bad feeling of Christmas, which is homework. Ugh, that's why I gotta run away. My corp party is tomorrow and I gotta prep. Bye. Aw, bye, Scotty. I gotta run away now. Have a fantastic stream. I'll catch you later. Bye, Scotty. Aw, poor Scotty. Terrible. Rest in peace, Scotty. Just like Rob, dead, died. I'm not, like, super chatty tonight. I don't have good conversation topics off the top of my head. How do we feel about Jack's character? My department had our holiday lunch on Monday. There are currently only 6 of us, and one couldn't make it. Oh man, small company holiday parties. I was once a part of a 2-person holiday party, 1-person, 2-person company, and we did not have a holiday party, is what I was trying to lead into. Um, we just spent our time at home. Why bother? Um, should I have him like shaking a little bit? I wonder how hard that would be to animate. Just like a vibrating Doran from fear and stress. Hmm. Maybe I should play an episode. I'm not like bursting with conversation topics. Hmm. Yeah, let's play an episode. Um, what episode should we listen to, guys? Let's see. I would pull out a compilation, but the only one that I have ready to go is the Torn compilation. I'm working on 2 others, but they're kind of in the works. You'd get a lot of silences, and it would be a lot of setup. Nothing wrong with a quiet, chill stream. Yay! Let's see. What's an old season 2 episode we could play that I haven't heard in a while? Let's see. Hmm. How about this one? That is season 2, episode 21. And I'll need to turn on the desktop audio, and I'll need to turn off me. Bye!
Is it smart just to reach into a tree?
Curse of the mummy.
Oh, shoot.
And you guys did scorn him, I saw.
Turns out I've been chaotic evil this whole time.
A small storm located entirely above this tree.
Would it be unethical?
Now look, this isn't a graveyard.
Every single one's a mimic.
Is it authentic?
I didn't think that was a thing.
No one into that?
I lied about my gluten allergy. I just didn't want to eat bread.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Whoa!
And I'm adding, so that's going to be 28.
Wow.
Tell me everything about these rocks.
Welcome back to Dice Shame. This is season 2, episode 21, Long in the Tooth.
MVP this week is Freaky Beaky from the Discord, who said, thanks to Dice Shame for getting them through their 8 a.m. classes in school. Thank you, Freaky Beaky. Hope you enjoy this one too.
This week we're shouting out our friend Alex Van Ningen, who has helped us out with this episode. Curious how? You'll have to listen to find out. You can check them out at Phyrexian Ninja on Twitter. All right, should we play some D&D?
Yeah.
You find yourselves heading east on the long road toward the mountains. As you travel, you come across a cairn of small rocks on the roadside that's standing not quite a foot tall.
I want to speak to your manager. Sorry, I had to.
That's good.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, but it was good.
She's really short, though.
It's very rare that we get Karen in like a...
Mm-hmm. It's a pile of rocks, but it has that haircut just on it.
Yeah.
Right on top of it. Just blowing slightly in the
Yeah.
breeze. No, it's perfect.
I lied about my gluten allergy. I just didn't want to eat bread.
Who brings the sauce?
Yep. So you see this cairn. It's on the side of the road.
Oh. Red walks up and investigates.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's a graveyard or a
Is it more than 100 years old?
grave.
Well, I was going to ask if it was like the dwarven ones that we saw that had...
Yeah.
The barbarian
Yeah,
one.
the
The
barbarian
barbarian
funeral.
Uthgard.
But I thought there was also... So there's the barbarian ones, but there was also in that house by the place that starts with a J, whose name I've lost.
Jagger.
Jalen.
Jalanthar. In that
Jagger.
Jaggerford.
behind there.
You're correct. They did. Chaos
Yeah.
Hammer's troop did.
So I guess is it more Uthgard or more Dwarven or something
Great
else
question.
entirely?
Well, I rolled investigate, and I rolled a 17, if that will help.
Red, you go over to investigate
Sorry,
this.
no, a 19.
Oh, well then, with a 19.
You build your own.
You know all there is to know about Karen.
She likes Margarita Mondays and she hates her neighbor's children.
As you walk over to this cairn of rocks for your investigation phase, Red, there's no footprints in the snow that would indicate that this has been recently placed. In fact, there's some lichen that's grown up and over Rob's absolute favorite biota.
I'm liking it.
Some lichen that's grown up and over these rocks that would indicate that they have been here for at least a few seasons.
Can I decipher which type?
Oh, what varietal of Karen?
Yes.
This would
'Cause I was thinking
appear
the same thing. That
to neither be a dwarven nor a barbarian burial mound. It's smaller for one thing. It's only about 1.5 feet across at its base, and there's maybe 20 to 30 rocks all told.
Well, it doesn't look like it's dwarven or barbarian like the ones we've seen before.
Are there any like runes or anything on it, or is it just...
Not that you can see, although it is covered in snow and lichen.
And is it just the one that's there, or looking around, is there more in the area?
It seems like it's just the one. It's like right on the side of the road.
Well, I wonder if this is like, when people get hit by a horse and they put up a burial right here.
They put up a ghost horse?
Well, they put up a...
Some
You
rotten
know,
flowers and a teddy bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, the part of my real world brain is like, oh, I guess it was a kid.
Yeah.
But it could also here be a gnome or a goblin or a halfling or anything small, right? Like it's a different set of assumptions for a fantasy world.
Or a goblin kid.
Do we know if they're stones? It could be a pile of skulls.
Could be a pile of poop.
Doran reaches down and wipes away some of the snow.
Oh, don't touch the poop, Doran.
What kind of rocks are these? Are they rocks from around here? Would I?
Roll stone cunning.
I could.
I mean, of any neighborhood, you would know the rocks around fucking Grey Peaks,
This
right?
is true.
Yeah,
This is
these are
true.
stones that were probably gathered from the woods around here.
Okay.
Although they all look to be a fairly similar size and heft. These stones were definitely gathered with quite a purpose in mind.
Then I'm gonna roll my stone cunning, if that's cool.
Of course you
See if these were fashioned, if they were made,
Okay.
or if they were just found stones. See if there's any
Tell me your secrets.
carvings or anything.
This
Wow,
episode's going to be called
That is a
Dice Shame Investigates a Pile of Rocks.
natural 20.
Hey!
Whoa!
And I'm adding, so that's gonna be 28.
Wow.
Tell me
Doran.
everything about these rocks. I want the nitty gritty details.
I, Joe the DM, don't know a ton about rocks. It might surprise you to know.
But you can hear now from this geologist.
Hi there, my name is Alex Benning. I have a bachelor's degree in geology, or as my wife says, a BS in rocks. The type of rocks I'd expect to see around a mountain, especially Grey Peak, would be more metamorphic and igneous, but you can still find sedimentary there. The rocks that I would expect are going to be gneiss, gabbro, diorite, rhyolite, and granite, and slate. Given that this is a cairn, usually they are made of flat rocks that are easy to stack, so that makes me lean more towards slate. Fun tidbit, some rocks do have an aura. That aura is radiation.
Doran, these rocks were not created for this purpose. They were indeed scavenged from the wilderness around this area.
Okay.
They're different kinds of stones, so it doesn't seem like they were necessarily picked because of their stone variety.
Okay.
Their breed of stone
They're just picked for
are
their
all
size.
slightly different. They're picked for their size, yes.
Wow. If only I had that natural 20 on something that counted.
Hey, this counts. Don't worry about it.
Well, They're all different rocks. They're just been found, and they're all different kinds, just all the same size. Probably because the person that was doing this was trying to build a pile of rocks. So my investigation tells me that, nothing. Maybe it was for a pet.
Somebody died here a couple of years ago.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Maybe they got buried with a magic necklace that we want. Hey, this kid's got a necklace.
That's amazing.
That was my mom's.
Well, how do you know it's not just a pile of stuff that's been hidden? It could be valuables that have been made to look like a grave.
Treasure.
Could be a sack full of hundreds from a robbery.
Yeah, but they're all sequential, so you can't actually spend them. Yeah. You don't detect any magic, Red.
Okay.
Apart from all the fucking bling you guys all have on.
Yeah.
So, would it be unethical if we took all the rocks off just to see what was buried there and then put all the rocks back on?
What? Mari's deeply offended.
Yeah, of course it'd be bad.
Is there a headstone? Nobody's asked that. Is there a headstone or a cross or anything?
No, there doesn't seem to be
No.
any
Okay.
inscription.
If the investigate and the
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that there's a cross.
if that and the stone cutting
This
didn't
is a
turn it up.
Catholic halfling.
Oh.
Depends.
Now we can never do this. Doran, accidentally kick it over. Oops.
When was it that you guys were like kicking a bunch of graves? That was that was an Uthgard barbarian burial mound.
Was it?
Did Veranda come with us, or is she's to?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kicking around.
Yeah.
She's like, "This is cool." So you guys are just kind of like investigators, or you're like,
Geologists?
I don't know, like-
Now, look, this isn't a graveyard. Someone died here. It's small. It's unlike the other cairns we've seen.
Hey.
It does seem to be significant of something, and it could be a significant... Maybe there's an entry to a cave off in the woods. Who knows?
Yeah. Speaking of which, Ravinder, have you been up this way before?
yeah, I just came from this direction.
Well, do you know what this is? Like, is this, do you know who's buried here?
Honestly, rocks like this don't usually catch my attention. I'm kind of fascinated that you guys are checking it out.
In
so-
our defense, the GM pointed it out to us.
Well,
I'm an archaeologist, and I have to really stop from digging up every grave. So
And if we hadn't listened to the GM last time, you wouldn't be here, so
well,
you shut your mouth.
fair enough.
I
Doran,
didn't have
like-
this voice of God in my ear.
Doran says, well, I guess there's nothing. And then he clearly like purposefully trips and his hand just like pushes a bunch of the rocks over and like reaches into the grave.
Doran.
Doran!
Oh,
Doran.
shit.
Doran.
Sorry.
Doran.
At least cough when you do that.
Why would you do that?
Doran, you knock a couple of these rocks off of the top of the cairn.
Manticore.
That's right. Yes.
Curse of the mummy.
Every single one's a mimic.
Roll for initiative. No, you
Da-da-da.
reveal that underneath these top layer of stones, there's a larger stone at the bottom that has a directional arrow scratched on it, and it points into the woods.
Oh, nice, Doran.
Oh, see?
See, you all knock him, but he just did something real useful.
See? Now it's telling us where the actual grave is. It's over there.
Or treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Does the marker look older? Like, does it have more lichen or something that makes it like, or look more weathered than the rocks on top of it? Like, was it someone trying to hide this other marker?
No,
Okay.
Does this have anything to do with thieves? I can read thieves can't.
it's just an arrow.
Okay, just checking. Because I know thieves can't in 100 or 200 episodes or however many episodes we got. What are we at? No, like 160. Has never come up once.
What can't they do?
Thieves can't use thieves can't in any way that
Oh,
matters
you know what?
to a D&D
I don't have
campaign.
thieves can't. Never mind. I forgot. For some
Say.
reason.
You're not a rogue.
Hey.
So yeah, rock with arrow.
So I guess it's not a grave.
Race you there! And Red runs off in the direction of the arrow.
That's what I was gonna suggest. What do you guys think? Should we? And Doran starts to walk in the direction of where Red just ran.
By the time everyone catches up to Red, he's standing beside the exact tree that this arrow was pointing towards. It's this massive oak tree that has a hollow in the center of its trunk.
What do you think? It's probably something valuable in there. I was going to reach in, but then I thought since Doran was the one who was ballsy enough to push over the can and take the scorn from Jack and Mary, that he deserved to reach in. And you guys did scorn him, I saw. I scorned you too, but I didn't really want to.
Well, no, go for it, Red. Reach in there and see what happens.
It's a dark hole.
Is it smart just to reach into a tree?
Who's gonna stop at him now?
Red takes the tip of his bow and, like, pokes it in.
Roll for it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
You hear
I'm trying to sleep.
you hear the crunch of dead leaves.
Squirrel nest.
Hello?
Squirrel was here.
All right, here we go.
I can't see. I can't see in.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're too short. Someone give him a boost.
No, just tell me.
Mari picks him up like a toddler.
Oh.
And then you realize how fucking heavy he
He's
is.
so
yeah,
heavy.
she just
Yeah.
topples over because
Oh
she's
my
not very
God.
strong.
Yeah, by the time you try to factor in that armor on him, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like,
He's a hefty little parcel.
Yes, it's very dense.
Red, you reach blindly into this dark hole, and you uncover nothing except for some dry leaves.
Huh. It doesn't seem to be anything in here except for some dry leaves. I'm going to try to take it, and I'm going to kitty claw up and, like, look in properly.
Okay, yeah. You look inside this hole, climb up the tree, and get your face right up close to it.
Not my, yeah. No, no,
Yeah.
whatever.
You see in the darkness, in the far wall of this hollow tree, there's another arrow scratched in the wood, and it's pointing down.
There's nothing here. Let's go back to the road. I just got to take a piss, and I'll be there with you. Just kidding. Hey, there's another arrow in here, but it's pointing down.
Like down into the trunk?
I think it's under the tree. And Red, let's go. I think we need to dig.
well, meanwhile, Doran's like circling the tree, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Does he see anything while inspecting this tree?
There's snow here.
Do you want me to investigate? Like, there's no secret door, like no doors or maybe holes.
No, but that would be awesome.
Say, Jack, would you do the honors?
I can, yeah. I'll be gentle.
Is the tree dead or living?
It's like partway dead.
It's deliving.
Still living.
It's getting there.
Yeah, there's an opportunity to pull out the rod of the Vonendad too if we could ever guess what we think we're trying to find. But
Oh, you guys should fucking play a guessing game for 4 hours.
What does the rod do?
you can find adamantian things within 1,000 million feet. Anyways, Jack,
1,000 million feet.
Wait, you can find Wolverine somewhere?
yeah, if you
Yeah.
if you were looking for Wolverine,
feeling my claws hum. What the fuck is going on? Some asshole.
yeah, those jerks.
That's good.
When everybody stands clear of the tree, Jack waves his hand, and 5 square feet of earth carefully picks itself up from around the roots of this tree without disturbing them and piles itself next to the tree.
Jack, after carefully performing this excavation, something you've done many times before, you find something buried here in the loamy earth. It appears to be a partly rotted through leather bag.
Leather bag.
Jack reaches out with his mind and tries to see if it's less than 10 pounds, and he can sort of bring it up to float in front of us,
It is.
and places it sort of gently on the snow between the 5 of us.
What do you think it is?
You can tell Kieran, being that he is in his like doggy form, like wants to get at it because it looks like it'd be fun to run around with in his teeth.
It's probably a dead squirrel. Well, it's not magic. Whatever. Red bends over and opens it up for everybody to see.
Red.
If this is one of those coins with the goose on it,
Oh, man.
That's your bet?
If it's another fucking portable hole, I'm taking it.
I'm going to say one of those mental puzzles. What are they called?
a puzzle box.
I think it's just going to be like somebody's really boring papers they lost.
I'm going to say it's 50 gold and a ring that has minor magical properties.
Goblin treasure map. All right.
Red, you empty this leather bag out onto the snow, and you find a grisly collection. At least 40 assorted teeth from a variety of humanoids and a tangle of hair, different lengths and colors.
Hmm.
Do I recognize this?
Not personally.
Red worked for an assassin's guild for a long time that would often leave like contracts and payments and proof of said contracts in various places.
Hmm.
No, it doesn't speak to you as that.
Hmm.
Well, I'd say we're all losers here. Red picks up a tooth.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very valuable.
Does Jack recognize any sort of this either out of like a historical or arcane context of why someone might put together this kind of ritual pouch full of, maybe it's religious?
I mean, you can definitely think of a number of different spells that would use teeth as components. As far as the actual use of this bag, it could be anything.
Gotcha.
It's definitely pretty gross to behold. Some of these teeth, now that you're taking a longer look at it,
Yeah.
Oh, Red's like holding them too. He's like picking them up and moving them around.
I was gonna say Doran's like putting them side by side to see if they're like from the same creature, or
Yeah.
and then same with the
Yeah.
hair, kind of separating the hair.
Mhm.
So different sizes, different colors.
yeah, they commonly seem to be front teeth, not a lot of molars.
Oh, interesting.
I don't like this.
Do they seem human?
Some of them are human. You also note when looking at the hair that most of these pieces of hair seem to have been cut, not pulled out.
Mm.
Interesting.
I'm guessing the teeth still have their roots.
Some of them do.
Oh,
What the hell's around here? Veranda, you've traveled a little bit back and forth. Ladwater is, what, a day away? And the next town is 2. Is there anything closer?
A couple of settlements, just farms mostly. Nothing really remarkable. I don't believe I've ever stopped in. No, I haven't.
I mean, this is something that had a can, and, I mean, this isn't just a random burial. This has directions associated with it. That speaks to some sort of odd magic, doesn't it? Magic users?
Would it be used to worth doing an Arcana check?
Yeah, you could do an Arcana check.
To me, this speaks to, like, ritual payment or some
Yeah.
weird thing like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I-
hags.
maybe it's like someone that's doing it for religious reasons.
Fun.
I rolled a nat 20,
Hey!
so that's a 30.
Hell
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Nice.
You know all the arcana.
You're not familiar with the means of casting some of these spells, though you have heard of their use. You would imagine that teeth and hair like these could be used to bind people to your will, to scry on them. This is a dark pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Someone took these items from people, willing or unwilling, to control them or manipulate them in some way.
Yeah, Mari does not want to touch any of the stuff that's in there. She's just keeping, because it just feels, the magic feels wrong.
What's wrong, Mara? You look scared.
These objects are used for things like binding or for controlling someone. So whether this was taken forcefully or things like that, this is something dark.
Like dark magic.
And she looks over at Veranda and is like, "Hey, can I see your teeth for a second?" Just gives her a big smile.
Veranda's got all her pearly whites.
Yoink.
I gotta start a collection of my own.
Watch
I'm
this.
way behind.
It's a real twist here.
Turns out I've been chaotic evil this whole time.
Can I roll medicine on the hair to see how old it is, or perhaps the teeth?
The
you know?
teeth for sure, the hair not so much.
Sure. The
Go
teeth.
go ahead, yeah.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 3, 22. We're
Nice.
rolling well.
This is such an important episode for all
I know.
of you to be
I know.
investigating rocks and learning about teeth.
I roll my first nat 20 and I
Yeah.
roll it for an Arcana check where it's sort of like, well, you sort of vaguely know what's happening.
Weird, evil, dark stuff. That turns out it's weird, evil, and dark.
Yeah.
The newest tooth still has some decaying flesh dangling at the very bottom of it. It's probably about 6 months old. Some of these teeth may be 10 years, showing yellow and dirt stains.
So Red holds the youngest tooth, as in the newest tooth.
Mhm.
And he says, I don't know. I mean, I'm with you, Maury. This obviously looks like it's dark shit, but if it's used to control people, well, hell, this one looks like it could have been pulled out 6 months ago. If there are small villages nearby that might be under someone's spell or control, it might be worth taking this and trying to look into who might be hurting them. And Red puts the tooth away and ties up the bag.
If it's that new, it's certainly newer than the stones that have been here for a while, enough to grow moss and lichen and stuff on them. That's
Yeah.
means this might be a more frequent visiting place.
Well, look, there's a few options that we could do here. One would be to try to find out where these belong to or come to. One would just be to hold on to them and see if anything happens. Another would be to do something here. You know, a trap.
A trap? Yeah.
Well, you know, like you put a bomb under the ground.
I think if we took them, that might set off any alarms if we do intend to investigate.
Right.
However, if we don't intend to investigate, I'd suggest that we take them so that whatever evil magic this is being used for, hopefully it stops. I mean, I'd suggest we do throw it in a fire next time we build one.
I don't know. That could hurt or help, maybe. But
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? It could burn the person they were taken from.
Oh, I didn't think that was a thing. Okay, yeah, good point.
I mean, we could build a deadfall here, where whoever comes here unsuspecting will just fall onto poison spikes and die.
Or just a really deep hole.
No one into
hold
that.
them.
No?
I feel like
I
just
could go for that.
randomly making poison stake traps is kind of similar to just putting landmines in the forest.
I
know,
think
it's
it's,
like
it's
kind of a
exactly
war
similar
crime.
to the.
Anyway, regardless, Red takes them and puts them in the bag of holding. And you know what? He'll do primeval awareness. I can sense within 5 miles if there are any humanoids. Maybe I can get a small congregation of them nearby. I mean,
Cultists.
You detect one humanoid, and as you access these primeval instincts, you recognize that they are coming down the road towards you.
Perfect.
I haven't told you yet.
Well, I don't know this, so you say it first.
I recognize. There's somebody, a humanoid. They seem to be coming down the road towards us.
Perfect.
I mean, it could just be a passerby, but maybe luck is with us today. Should we cover this back up and get into an ambush position?
I'd recommend that you at least move that dirt back.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we're not going to be able to make it snow again, but Jack waves his hand, and the 5 cubic feet of earth carefully pick itself back up and go nestle around the roots of the tree.
I can make it snow again.
I was gonna say, and then Doran comes back and he's like covered and he's just been rolling around in the snow. He kind of shakes himself off over top of the dirt patch.
Red casts Winter's Howl. It casts a sleet storm effect.
On a 5x5.
No, in like a 20-foot radius. Just
That's
a storm.
great.
They're all
comes
just
in
getting
the
It's
pummeled
like,
by
Small
sleet.
storm located
Warcraft.
entirely above the
How much
stream.
damage does everyone take?
I'm just teasing. No, but I can also turn water to ice, which is what snow is. So
Slow down, slugger.
I did
Yeah, we
not
just-
come here for science.
nerds.
Did come here for rock facts.
Yeah, I came here.
Geology.
I think Doran just brushes snow on top of the dirt.
Sure, sure, sure.
Here, there. Looks natural. Quick, let's go hide.
I'm not good at hiding. I'll follow Doran.
And Doran and Jack kind of look at each other.
I was hoping there'd be like a, one of them good hiding spells.
We've got to cover our tracks too. It can't look like we just wandered in here. Shit. Oh, and the cairn. Shit.
Mari uses druidcraft to make a little breeze that blows away the tracks leading in.
Whoever wants to be in charge of covering your tracks, make a survival check to see how good you do.
I'll do it.
I'm going to suggest Jack and I run back to the road and see who the person is from the other side of the road and follow them in while you guys stand by.
The sneakiest ones.
And that way I can pile the rocks back up on the cairn.
There wasn't anyone following me for 3 days, and now there is. It's so
Ka-chunk.
weird.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
I'll roll survival to cover up all of our tracks. You two go get the can quickly. Mary, you and me climb this tree. Veranda, you climb that tree.
I want Doran to make Jack into like a snowman to
I
disguise.
rolled a natural one,
Hey.
Oh no.
but that's still 8 to cover up the tracks.
He's made
And
snow
still
angels
fails.
to cover everything up.
I made so many more tracks trying to cover up these
Yes,
tracks.
yeah, Red. You do a great job of covering up the party's tracks, but you make like twice as many.
It's impossible to know what happened here. So on that sense, you did cover
Just
it up.
obfuscates
You're
it.
like
Yeah, yeah,
absolute
The positive
chaos.
thing is it looks like there's been like a pack of wolves that ran through here, as opposed to a group of
There's
people.
been combat here.
Mari grabs Veranda and boosts her up into the tree because she's like 3
Perfect.
times her height.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, Jack has never been more certain that whoever's coming down that road is going to hurt us. Everyone get ready.
Doran and Jack hurry back and pile back up the cairn. So it's and then they stand across the road, maybe behind a couple trees.
Let's just stay quiet.
After just another minute, a small shape comes into view on the road, and you hear a whistling coming from the distance.
It's a menacing tune.
Did you hear that? Mari whistling in the distance. Fucking hags, man.
The shape reveals itself to be a dwarven traveler, carrying behind him a 2-wheeled cart that he's dragging with 2 poles. And he's whistling a jaunty tune as he drags this cart along behind him in the snow. He catches sight of Jack and Doran on the road and waves, and you can tell he picks up his feet a little bit more.
Well, they got us.
We're fucked.
Doran recognizes that it's a dwarf and just grabs Jack, pulls him out, and we both approach him.
Well, hello.
Meanwhile, Red and Mari are in a tree and like, this is going to be so bloody and so violent.
Murray boosts up Veranda, but then she's not very strong, and she also just can't really like get the full strength together. She's just standing on the ground.
Mari, you're dead unless you get behind a tree. You're fucking dead.
Like somebody at like a school gym day.
Red like reaches down and tries to help you, but he's also not very strong.
It's that new armor. It's weighing you down.
Between the 2 of us, we can do it.
Yeah, you're just trying to do pull-ups, and she's just remembering like school days where they'd make you go into the woods and try to pull yourself up a tree, and she'd get
Yeah, and as you
teased.
pull Red, he falls out of the tree. Make a big kerfuffle. Oh God! Oh, there's so many tracks. Did you do these?
How did I get your hair in my
I
mouth?
don't know how to get your wet hair all over me.
No, is that the hair from the bag? Oh my god!
Teeth are rattling.
Doran, a familiar voice calls out to you.
Oh, if it isn't, is that Doran Iron Fist?
Oh my goodness! By the power of Moradin.
By Moradin's beard.
Oh my goodness.
This is Jolgas Stone Slam, a distant third cousin of yours, Doran.
Jolgas.
Doran! It's been an age and a half.
It really has.
Look at you.
How you doing, old friend?
He drops the cart and sort of gives his shoulders a roll, bringing the blood back into his muscles, and then he reaches out and grabs you around the shoulders and brings you in for a side hug.
Mari, I hear them on the road. They must be engaged on the road in battle. Quickly, quickly! We must run and help them.
He I imagine like Red like takes off, and Murray's just sort of like trying to get Miranda down still because she's still in the tree, and she's panicking, just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna fire blindly at it. Don't worry, I'll get them.
Help me get this stick.
Jolgas stands in front of me, and Doran grabs his shoulders and massages them really roughly as well, and then brings him in for a big embraceful hug,
Oh, it's been a long time, and it is good to see you.
Fancy meeting you out on the road.
Of all the places.
Of all places, indeed. Where are you? Well, going home, I suppose.
Well,
How many years has it been?
Hey!
this is my friend Jack.
Jack.
Hey, Jack Page.
Jolgas Stone Slam.
And he throws himself against your legs and kind of gives you a weird hug.
Nice to meet you, Jolgas. I'll give him a weird hug, too, because, you gotta do it.
And Doran bursts in laughter. He nearly pushes Jack over.
Ha ha ha! They don't call him Stone Slam for nothing.
No, wow.
Am I right?
What's going on? They must have cast laughing on somebody. I hear Doran laughing madly.
So how do you guys know each other?
Well, this is my long lost cousin. Well, not long lost. I guess I'm the long lost one.
That's what they've been saying about you.
Oh.
Where's Doran? How come he's never around?
Oh, I bet they are.
You're in for it, I tell you.
And the three of us burst onto the road to see this weird sight. Mm-hmm. What the hell's going on? Is this a hag?
Oh.
More friends of yours?
Yes, more friends of mine. Hey, this is my friend Red.
Best friend, thank you very much.
Well, yes, my best friend Red, and my best friend Jack, and my other best friend Mary,
Mari.
and Veranda.
Verando. Wait.
Hi.
Yes, who we only just met, but
Holding a stick.
this is Jolgas Stone Slam.
Has Doran never told you about me, the infamous traveling Jolgus?
Well,
None of you?
no, I haven't, but I haven't told them much about me at all.
I'm a relatively recent addition, so.
What are you infamous for?
Infamous for my wares, of course.
Whoa, a merchant.
Gestures to the cart behind him and says,
I mean, I can't promise you any family pricing, Doran, but if you're interested in taking a look...
You're still doing the stone, all the stone and the iron bowls and the iron plates and the stone plates
no.
and stone bowls and stone forks and stone knives.
No.
No?
They all go well with bland stew.
Oh.
So you've heard about the stew?
We have.
We've heard
Don't-
about the stew. We're
I
dying
told
to
them
try
about the
it.
stew just last week.
I mean, I feel like it would be an oxymoron to have any sort of hubbub about the bland stew. If anything, the bland stew should be forgotten because that's sort of the whole point, right?
Oh.
It is kind of like a weird idiosyncrasy.
But
that
you
there's
can't
so much
forget
talk
the bland
about.
stew.
To have any talk about the bland stew
Unforgettable.
seems very anti-bland stew.
I can't wait to be underwhelmed.
I really miss that stew.
No, you can't miss it. If you miss it, then it's besides the point.
But that doesn't mean that the dwarven word for bland translates to the common word for bland one for one. There could be some.
He's using the common word, lad.
Joel, guys, what brings you to these parts? Are you headed out back to Scarborough?
Well, truth be told, Doran, there's trouble brewing in Scarborough.
What kind of trouble?
There's been a lot of sightings of giants. People are saying that it's going to be really dangerous.
Well, I'm not surprised. That's actually what brings us to the area. You see, I left, well, as you know, I've left a long time ago, but in my travels, I came across these two, and then her, and then her. And I'm pointing around at all our companions. Now, I don't think the halfling is going to stick with us unless you want to, Veranda.
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Ware's brother, stuff like that, what do you think about teeth?
Me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
you like
yeah,
teeth?
no,
I
it's
love
definitely
my teeth.
it's
Yeah,
definitely
you like
not
teeth.
him. It's
what
definitely
about
not
front
him, Red.
teeth, huh? What about hair? You like hair?
Yeah, I love my hair.
Yeah, you better love you.
It's not him, Ray. It's not him. But we'll ask you about that after.
Listen, while I have a captive audience here on the road, I'd love to show you the stuff that I have for sale, if I may, Doran.
Sure. I mean, what the hell?
Darn, is your cousin into like some multi-level marketing thing or something?
it's all essential oils.
Yeah.
You need rock root.
If you start selling it yourself, then I will just take a small cut.
And then if you host a Tupperware party, and
This
then
is
I,
a mountain
and
ski.
you get your friends to sell it.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Inspiration.
Thank you.
this game is pretty good.
Yep.
The dwarves.
Yeah, it's Lula Lauren.
It's really more of a calling.
Oh.
And he unfolds this cart, and shaking around in the back are a number of different treasures that he puts out on a shelf to show you all. If you're interested, I can tell you about what these items are.
I mean, what are they?
If he's got cool shit, I'm always
Oh,
into
yeah.
cool shit. Are you kidding? I'm a tabaxi.
So he's got a wicker cage that
Done.
houses...
I will buy it. It matters not the cost.
Within the wicker cage, there is a rat that looks, for all intents and purposes, mundane, except for the fact that it is entirely bright orange.
Sir, I will buy your rat.
Ah, but this is no ordinary rat.
You've made the sale. Give me the rat. How much?
25 gold.
Done. Red reaches into the bag and hands it and takes the wicker cage.
Puts the rat just in the bag of holding.
I wanna try to go as long as possible without knowing what this rat does.
All right. Good. There's
just a rat.
also
I mean,
dies
that's
if
funny
you
though,
don't
right?
feed it.
It's
This
very
has got to
good.
do something cool that we're gonna find it at some random point.
The rat's got a gun.
I will name you Stevie.
Stevie the orange rat. Very good. Also for sale, we have a jade locket. It's a lovely piece. It's inscribed with the dwarven rune for want. There's also a rolled up piece of parchment that
Ooh.
is secured in a scroll tube,
I'll have that. Mine.
and a key whose handle is shaped like the prongs of a fire poker and covered in ash residue.
Oh, that's cool too.
Oh, you're interested in this scroll, my friend. Perhaps you would like to feast your eyes on this.
And he pulls the stopper out of the scroll tube and unfurls a fragment of a map.
Ooh.
He shows it to you just for a moment before rolling it back up, but you spy some desert, little mountain action, and he says,
It shows the location of a long buried cavern of treasure.
I have a very keen mind, and I can reproduce anything in perfect detail that I have seen in the last month or
Don't be
so.
that guy.
And-
Don't rip off a poor peddler of Doran's family.
you could, technically, yeah. He showed you just for a moment, thinking you are a mere half-elf,
Right.
and not Jack Page of Waterdeep.
The House of Wands.
Is it authentic? Like I was looking at the map and I can see here, there's this cave, and like I've got a little illusion of it up and I'm sort of going through the details. But on the back, this sort of map has usually got a signature from the cartographer, something that would prove it's, I as a piece, I'll take it. What are you asking for?
10 gold.
Ooh. You know what? Throw in the key and I'll give you 15.
All right, done.
What's the key for?
Not
you. I'm asking Jolgas.
I don't know either. And
Oh,
that's
damn it.
why
I
I'll-
like that key too. Good
that's why-
purchase.
Yeah.
That's why I'll
Yeah.
give it to you as a deal.
Yeah, that key's cool.
All right.
Wait, what's the last thing you're offering again?
It's a jade locket.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
It's called the
Doesn't matter. I'll take it. All right, what does it do?
Oh, I don't. Mr. Tabaxi seems to know all about the magic items in my cart.
Are you
so,
getting racist on me?
I'm
You
just
guys are fucking
saying.
racist? Don't judge me based on my race.
Like the cat.
I just like this rat.
Sees a shiny object and has to have it.
You know what? No sale. I don't want it anymore. Take it back.
No, not canonically. I'm just joshing. I'm just Joel gossing.
All right, fine. Tell me about the locket then.
Once per day, looking into this locket will show you your truest, deepest desire.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. That's awesome. How much?
25 gold.
Done. And I give him 25 gold. And then I take the locket and I turn to Mary and I say, Mary, this is for you.
Aww.
I think it
Thank
would
you.
look so nice on you. And also, let me know what your deepest desires are. That sounds real nice.
It's a lovely green color. I mean, that's a very intimate thing to ask someone who you've...
Well, it's in a nice red way, obviously.
And as Red is packaging up this locket for Mari, or holding it up to her neck, whatever, helping her get into it, Jolgas is packing up his caravan of goods. He turns to you, Doran, with a serious look on his face, and he says,
Oh, and, Doran, before I forget, please give my regards to your mother.
Oh.
Didn't you know? She's dying, Doran.
That was perfect timing. And yeah, I do remember the book that we made. And it was pretty sick. And I'm going to sell it soon. Yeah, I'm setting up my shop not as we speak, but I am setting it up. Either way, it's bedtime. Well, it's not bedtime. It's dinner time and then more work time. But at the end of the day, it's night, and I think we did some good work over here. So, yeah. Bye, everybody. I'll bring conversation topics next time. I'll have a prepared list of conversation topics. In the meantime, when you started painting this one, I didn't know it would be for an animation. It feels so hard to make, and you're going so quick. It's bedtime for me. Yeah. That's who I meant. Alright. Say it with me, y'all. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're good. Boop and boop.